Okay, October 6th, there is a full moon in Aries at 11:47 p.m. This is Monday. We have a full moon on a Monday. That is very exciting, right? I like this. I am excited about it because a moon on a Monday. Now, this is a super moon. That just means the moon, hey D, is close to the Earth in its orbit, right? So it's going to look bigger and brighter in the sky. So that's a 10 out of 10. When you look up, you'll be like, look at the moon. If you have planets between 11 to 17 degrees of a cardinal sign, Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, you are feeling the vibes. But we all feel the vibes of the full moon, right? Even the ocean. This is called a harvest moon because it's so close to the equinox, right? So we are reaping our harvest, whatever I'm trying to say. Yeah. Okay. What is the Astro T? We know the full moon occurs when the sun and moon are opposite each other, right? So we have this tug of war. I hate that this side. Okay. We have this push-pull between our moon, our inner needs, and our sun, our outer needs, right? The moon in Aries is saying, hey, put yourself first. The sun in Libra. Oh, wow, friend. Alexandria. Yes, you are. I'm a life path 6-2. Okay, sorry. Let me not read because you guys know how I do. Obviously, I'm having an ADHD day. Okay. So full moon, right? Full moon in Aries. Moon in Aries is saying, do you. Go after what you want, right? Sun in Libra is saying, what about others? What about your partners? Like, are you neglecting the people in your life, right? The moon in Aries can be a little selfish. I won't say selfish, but self-focused. Libra is more considerate of the other people around them. So they're like, all right, hey, Carl, so we're trying to balance this. Yin and yang, literally, right? Yang would be Aries. Well, really, both of them are yang because they're both, but you get the vibes, right? We're trying, the moon is yin, the sun is yang, okay? The sun in Libra is the we, the moon in Aries is the me, all right? Oh, really? Oh, light path 11. Okay, let me stop reading the comments. Hey, that's right, King. Didn't we talk about this? I can't remember. Okay. This is a good time to check in on your relationships. What's the T on your relationships? Are you neglecting the people in your life? Are you too focused on others and not focused on yourself? Are you too self-centered? Do you need to tap in with your partners, not just romantic, platonic, professional, whoever, right? Your family. Have you been just kind of like doing you and you don't know what's going on with other people? Are you independent? Are you codependent? Are you interdependent? What are you? All right. Are you in a healthy relationship? Are you balancing your own needs with the needs of your relationship? That's what you need to ask yourself. If you're not, let's make some adjustments during a full moon. Full moons illuminate. They shine a light on situations. This is a period of culmination, closure. If you've had some relationship issues, maybe now you're forced to deal with them. Sounds wonderful. They're coming to the surface. I'm not saying you're going to break up because people get scared. Am I going to break up during the full moon? No, but maybe you have to have a talk with someone. You're like, okay, I've been letting this ish slide for way too long. You're on my nerves. I need to clear the air. Now, during the full moon, we release, we surrender, we let go. Maybe you have to free yourself of some low vibe Aries energy. Unevolved Aries, that's what I mean when I say selfish. Can be selfish, impatient, or even rash. Maybe you've been too competitive. Are you competing with somebody else? Really? The sun in Libra wants us to partner, be a team player. There is no I in team. Play nice, all right? Are you being too accommodating on the flip side, right? Let's play devil's advocate. Are you maybe keeping the peace when you need to cuss somebody out? Cuss somebody out today. No, I'm kidding. Are you suppressing that rage and anger that's not healthy? Let's let it out. Let's let it go. Let it flow. Anger is a natural emotion, even if it feels unpleasant. So you got to just free yourself of the anger. It's better to let it out than hold it in. It's just expressing it in a healthy way, right? You don't want to rage out like the Hulk. Shout out to the Aries moons. Full moons are about our emotions and relationships. So again, maybe you have some kind of situation that pops up with somebody in your life and you have to clear the air. That is my motto. I live by that. I'm definitely cussing you out today. I'm not going to hold that shit in. It literally, it pains me to hold it in. I remember my friend, you guys see I'm getting off track. He told me this story about how he had discovered something, matter of fact, on an iPad of his girlfriend, that she was talking shit about him. I was like, boy, and his mama. I was like, you know what? Oh my God. And he held it in for months. I was like, absolutely not. Literally on site. I need to talk to you right now. Hey, Amir. I need to see you. Okay, period. All right, my bad. I need to edit that out because right, let's get into the astrology. Well, actually, let me not get into the astrology yet. But like I was just saying, see how I just let that out? You need to, right? I'm dead, D. But not on the iPad where somebody can see it. You gotta keep Aries moon energy is impulsive. We can feel a little aggy the days leading up, right? So a few days before, and then as the moon, peaks and then exits maybe a few days after, because it will still be in Aries the next day. So we might be feeling this energy. There can be this pressure to want to, oh, that's smart. Be Android girly, because Apple links everything. It's too much. All right, pressure to want to do something to make a move. We could be very quick to anger, relax, okay? Maybe put a pin in it if you feel like I'm a little too angry right now. I don't need to discuss this with somebody. See, that's something I don't do. But that's my advice to all of us, to me as well, right? The people around you, even if you're not feeling the full moon, the people around you could be feeling it. They could be feeling very passionate and upset. Why do you have the shower on?
I'm about to get in it.
No, but why are you coming down here? Sorry, everyone. Sorry, everyone. Okay. Okay, go for a walk, right? Get this out. Work out. Do something to get the energy out. Let's get into the astrology. The ruler of the moon is going to be Mars in Scorpio, right? Because Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars is strong in Scorpio. It's super powered. I like to say that Mars is, well, I heard another astrologer say this and I stole it. Mars is the strongest in Scorpio. I feel like Mars just really thrives there. Scorpio, it's like 9 lives. It's that survival instinct. It's just, we're going to feel motivated and ready to go after our goals. Maybe there's some kind of transformation or death and rebirth that is taking place. Mars in Scorpio can also give us the bravery to stand up for ourselves if needed. We ain't never scared. Mercury is also going to be in Scorpio, okay? Mercury is the mind, it's thoughts, but it is squaring Pluto in Aquarius. We know a square is friction, tension. So maybe there's some kind of like conflict that pops off. You exchange words with somebody, words were had, right? And this could be like you're trying to convince somebody of your ways right, or maybe you have the tea and you want to share it with somebody. Don't do that. Take the high road. Remember, the moon is in Aries, so we're feeling very much ready to fight. Okay? So don't fall victim to that. Mercury in Scorpio is forming a yod. In the full moon chart, that's a finger of God. It looks like, literally, oh, you can't see. There's a witch's hat up there. It looks like a skinny witch's hat, okay? So that's when 2 planets sextile each other and they make it in conjunct, hey, Tay, to a 3rd planet. A yod is giving fate, karma, and destiny. Uranus in Gemini and Neptune in Aries are both retrograde. They are the ones that are sextiling each other. They're working together. Uranus is like breakthroughs, thinking outside the box. Neptune is spirituality and imagination. So these energies are vibing, right? Fire and air go together real bad. They work together. But Mercury and Scorpio in that water sign is putting a damper on things, literally. Okay, right? Water can put out the fire. So, air can blow fire away. Mercury in Scorpio is likely saying, hey, we need a plan. We need to lock in. We need to do more investigation. We don't need to just make a move. We're not ready. So maybe we need to slow down and ground ourselves when it comes to some kind of plan, some kind of change, or some kind of like belief, spiritual practice. I don't know, right? Neptune. It could also be some kind of vision that you have. Venus in Virgo is moving towards an opposition with Saturn in Pisces, 0 out of 10. I'm sorry if you have this in your natal chart. Anytime Venus and Saturn connect, there could be some kind of lack of love or abundance. We could feel like that is the case, but maybe that's not really the case. We just feel that way, right? We could feel blocked from the love and money that we need to feel secure. We can also just be a little depressy and stressy. There could be this back and forth between what we want and then Saturn, like what we're required to do. Maybe you're like, I want to go spend my money on a trip, but you like, I got to pay bills. So that kind of thing. Treat yourself with TLC. Be kind to yourself and others. Self-love is the key. My new thing with Saturn is it's really just trying to teach you resilience. So let go and let God, I don't know. Release the scarcity mentality. When it comes to romance and finance, you are lovable and you are abundant. On a high note, Venus is forming a sextile. See how much stuff is happening in this chart? Is too much. To Jupiter. So hopefully that kind of like smooths out the opposition. This is a 10 out of 10, right? Venus, we just talked about that. Love, money, values. Jupiter's growth and expansion. These energies are vibing. They're supporting each other. All right. So maybe you realize, hey, I'm lovable. Okay. I love myself. This is good vibes, but we have to tap into it. Hey, Ryan, because it's a sextile. It's not just going to slap us in the face. I don't know why I just did that. Right? We're going to have to actually search for that energy. Venus and Virgo can be a little serious. I mean, so it is a good time to get together with friends because like Jupiter, Venus, but it's a full moon too. So maybe not. Okay. But maybe you're like, I want to spend some time with my family. Just don't discuss politics with that Mercury squaring Pluto at play. All right. Oh, hey, friend, shout out to you. My son has Venus and Virgo as well, so I'm quite familiar with it. I'm Venus and Pisces, though, so it's the opposite. All right, Jupiter in Cancer is also forming a trine. It's not exact to Saturn and Pisces. We've got our luck and our labor working together. We feel disciplined. We feel optimistic. We are locking in. We're going to make things happen. The universe is supporting us. Lego. On a not so high vibe, we have Jupiter in Cancer forming a square to Chiron in Aries. This is also not exact, okay? But all these energies are building, so we're feeling them. Chiron is the wound, and in Aries, it's the wound of self. Jupiter's growth, expansion. Maybe you feel held back from like exploring new horizons and having new adventures by your own personal hurt and insecurity. I know that sounds crazy, but like Chiron is like, it's you. The problem is you. Okay? I am a Capricorn friend. That's interesting. How'd you know that? You said maybe we are wanting to open up, but also we're scared to share our feelings. Cancer is the sign associated with emotions. Maybe there's something that pops up with your family. I hope not, but it could be that you are the one that's really hurting your own feelings and you're blaming others. Don't do that. Let's get into the horoscopes. I'm going to have some tea first. Okay, sorry. Okay. All right. Let's see if I could get this out. I can't. So I'm just going to... Should I put that right there? Is that blocking the light? Okay, I'm just going to hold this like this. Okay. Is it? I'll take it. I mean, I think Capricorns have nice bone structure, right? All right. Aries, we're starting with you. Are you holding yourself back, Ram, from exploring new trails? Mars, your ruler, is ready for you to make a move, but maybe there's an attitude or an outlook that needs to be adjusted before you take off in pursuit of your goal. While you are the sign of the self, right? I am. Don't neglect the people in your life that care about you. Your bestie, boo thing, or bro might be in need of some attention. Instead of going on that hike alone, you know Rams love to hike, grab your loved one for a catch-up date. Speaking of loved ones, some old family drama may resurface with Jupiter transiting Cancer and squaring Chiron in your sign. It's okay to forgive and move on. Some battles aren't worth fighting anymore. Heal and let go of the past. Aries mantra for the Aries full moon. I do too, Asling. Is that how you say your name? I take time to consider the wants and needs of my relationships. Yes, Aries, consider someone else. Taurus, some anger or even grief may resurface for you, bulls. This isn't This isn't an alert to get revenge on that person that wronged you way back when. It's time to heal. But maybe there is a confrontation you need to have, but you've been avoiding it. Have the talk with that person that you have an issue with and put it behind you. Just wrap that whole situation up. The full moon in Aries wants you to release all the pain, emotional baggage, and hurt that you have been carrying. If you aren't sure where to start, grab your journal and see what comes up for you. Take time. Ashlyn, that's right. Oh, hey, friend. Yes. Okay. I was about to say. All right. I know you. Right. Grab your journal and see what comes up for you. Take time to rest and relax. Pay attention to your dreams. They can offer you guidance. Taurus mantra for the Aries full moon. I am choosing to move on from anger and find peace. I like that. Gemini, what's the friendship tea, twin? Are you in need of a bestie date or do you need a new bestie? Maybe you're torn between hanging with your homies and having some solo time to tap in with your hobbies. Doing hood rat things with your friends is fun, but that podcast, mixtape, or YouTube channel isn't going to launch itself. Make time for your social life and your creative expression. Uranus in your sign is shaking up your whole outlook on life, and maybe that means new friends and even new interests. This doesn't mean you're cutting the old ties. Well, yeah, because Uranus is back in your sign. Oh, no, Uranus is in your sign. I'm on Gemini, sorry. I was like thinking I was on Taurus. This doesn't mean to cut off the old homies, but find the balance between your personal interests and your social circles. Gemini mantra for the Aries full moon. I love spending time on my creative projects as it is time well spent. Damn, Gemini, sorry. Cancer, a promotion or a resignation for you, Crabby. What's it going to be? You might be ready to step into an upper management position, but you could be ready to blaze a new trail completely separate from your job. Maybe you're tired of hiding in the shadows and you need your public props. Now, if you don't work, sprinkle, sprinkle. I love that for you. There might be a change to your reputation because I realize not everybody works, okay? Some people are blessed not to work. Maybe you're a domestic CEO and now you're going to launch a business on the side. Jupiter is in your sign and encouraging you to take risks and put yourself out there. Maybe you feel a little hesitation due to the lack of confidence or some insecurity that you need to work through. Don't be afraid to take a chance. Bet on yourself and you'll never go broke. Cancer mantra for the Aries full moon. I pursue my professional goals with confidence and courage. And so it is. Leo, book the flight, Lion. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. It's time for an adventure. Think big. Maybe you've been playing it small and you need to expand your mind and your horizons. You may even be thinking of moving. You're feeling a little antsy. With Mars moving through your house of home and family, you might be ready to pack up your house and move abroad. The full moon is also a time where your beliefs can be questioned. Do you believe? Hey, bestie, if you've lost the faith, it's a good time to reconnect with your spirituality and trust in the universe. Things are always working out for you, but you need to believe that they are, so they actually do. Leo mantra for the Aries full moon. I love that, Carl. The universe supports me in all that I do. Period. Roger, you came in just in time for your sun sign. Virgo. Free yourself from fear, Virgo. It's time for your transformation. Release that financial and emotional debt. Are you worried about having enough? You're always provided for, but maybe the scarcity mentality comes from a feeling that you don't deserve the things you desire. You deserve, boo. Hey, Jason. There could be an issue that arises with shared resources and your money versus our money, right? Shared resources. If an intimate relationship isn't healthy and is based in codependency and toxicity, then it could be time to address that too. Maybe there's some kind of conflict that has to be had during this time to clear the air. Don't hold back, but watch your tone. If you don't express yourself, you can't expect the other person to guess how you feel. Virgo mantra for the Aries full moon. My fear is not real. Period. Libra. If you're not being treated like the gem that you are, Libra, then it's time to rethink your relationship. You deserve top tier treatment, so demand it. Period. Why do you keep being sweet and kind to someone who is a Sour Patch Kid to you? That's Jagger to me. No, I'm kidding. Let that connection go. Now, if you feel like the relationship can be salvaged, then talk it out. You're great at being fair and diplomatic. Yes. Oh, yeah, the Virgo rising. Sorry. Yeah, because I was going to say, Roger, you don't have to deal with that. You're Aquarius rising. Stop sweeping things under the rug when they really bother you. You deserve reciprocation and respect. Are people putting the same energy into these relationships that you are? Let me know, Libra. You can't be afraid to hurt someone's feelings, especially if they're already hurting yours. Damn. Libra mantra for the Aries full moon. I'm worthy and deserving of a healthy partnership. Scorpio. It's time for the new workout plan, Scorpio. Get back in the gym. Start walking again. You're working out for your physical health, but your mental health as well. Mars is in your sign and you're feeling energized and aggressive. Let your rage out through exercise. Maybe work is wearing on you and you're wanting to take a break from it all. I know that's right. It could be time for a new schedule or even a few mental health days. You deserve rest, so don't overwork yourself. You could also be dealing with some painful feelings and old emotions. Mindfulness can help you process those. Or maybe even go to yoga to move that energy up and on out of your body. Book a cold plunge or a massage to reset your nervous system. Scorpio mantra for the Aries full moon. I give my body the focus and care that it desires, or it deserves, excuse me, and desires, period. Sagittarius, drop the mixtape, Saggy. Where's the creative project? Set the launch date. Stop talking about it, be about it. If you're over that hobby, then let it go and pick up a new activity that brings you joy and happiness. You could be thinking back to childhood and all the things you used to do for fun. Maybe you grab a hula hoop. Remember those? I'm old. And you're transported back to a simpler time. Rent a bike at Venice Beach. Shout out to my Cali people and ride down the boardwalk. That's a 10 out of 10. If any strange feelings come up for you, maybe you use art as therapy. Draw or paint how you are feeling. You're welcome, Amira. Invite your new boo over to create with you as you're feeling romantic. Sagittarius mantra for the Aries full moon. My creativity knows no bounds. Capricorn, you're ready to forgive and move on, Cappy, or are you? You may even be ready to move out of your house and into a new crib. An adult child could be moving out or an elderly family moving in with you. Family member, moving in with you. Things are changing on the home front, and that's the vibe for quite some time as Saturn and Neptune move through your house of home, right? Ooh, that's going to be interesting. While you may be wanting to lock in at work, make sure this isn't a trauma response. Deal with any feelings that come up for you. You know Capricorns will work through their feelings. Don't allow yourself to repress your emotions. Gang, gang, let it flow, let it go. Maybe you even travel back to childhood and allow yourself to move on from the family trauma. Capricorn mantra for the Aries full moon. I will give my inner child what I never got from my parents. Damn. Aquarius, speak positivity over yourself, Aqua. Where is Fred? Watch your thoughts and make sure you are keeping the energy high vibe. Ditch the low vibe mindsets and tap into the power of positivity. Speaking of thoughts, maybe you get your next big idea during the full moon. Write down any good ideas that come to you. There could be this desire to go back to school or study something new. If there was an issue with a sibling or a friend, then you can address it now. Make sure that you're aware of your tone and careful with your words, as the energy can be spicy with the moon in Aries. But speak your truth and share how you feel about the situation. Have that heart-to-heart. Aquarius mantra for the Aries full moon. My mind is filled with positive thoughts. And so it is. Are you mad I just did that? Pisces, where you at? Release the scarcity mentality, Pisces. It's time to be Delulu when it comes to your finances. Now, I don't mean go crazy with the spending, but maybe you're too focused on how and you aren't trusting in the universe. A new source of income could appear for you during this time. If you're looking to start a business, then maybe you get an investor or a loan from the bank. If you've been thinking about starting a side gig, then what are you waiting for? The time is now. You have the creative talents and vision to build something wonderful, but maybe you have to tap into the discipline. With the North Node in your sign, the universe might give you a nudge if you're too scared to make a move on your own. You don't want that nudge from the universe. Okay. Pisces mantra for the Aries full moon. Abundance is my birthright.